Hi Libras, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good, joined by my co-star Nala. We are now covering your weekly reading for October 24th till the 30th, so we are right at the end of October, just one more day Halloween, and then we're in November, like almost at the end of the year. It's crazy. Time's going by so fast, right? Okay, so what is going on in the sky astrologically this week for us, generally speaking? So we are entering eclipse season, which is kind of intense, can bring dramatic changes. So if you've been feeling kind of off, or the energy has been like wacky or super up and down intense maybe prior to this week, this could be why, and you're probably not crazy. Okay, so on the 25th, we have a new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio, bringing a very deep and soulfully revealing time for a lot of us, meaning that these next few weeks moving forward is going to be really revealing to us. We're going to have like revelations when it comes to our deeper soul knowledge and things about ourselves that we suppressed or haven't come to terms with, needed to accept. Lots of revelations and new feelings or old feelings being thrown out, and new feelings about things that are very personal and close to us on a deep soul level. On the 28th, we have Jupiter retrograde going into Pisces, or going back into Pisces just temporarily for about a month, and then it's going to go going back into Aries. But Jupiter retrograde in Pisces is bringing back old experiences, or we're remembering past experiences that are related to our dreams, creativity, imagination, illusions, and these things that we were emotionally connected to, or maybe getting a taste or a glimpse of past dreams that could have already came true, or things that we're still hoping to manifest to come true, and how we feel about these things. Are we still connected? Is this just something we still wish for, or we still want? And how are we growing? How are we expanding? Are we learning from these experiences to get us closer to those places? Then on the 29th, we have Mercury entering Scorpio. So thinking and communicating in a deep, mysterious way, throwing small talk, mindless conversations out the window, not interested anymore. People are going to want to get to the deep root, the deep cause, be more quiet, reserved, private. People may not be as open as they were before, or like in Libra season, because it'll make us a little more paranoid or distrusting of others, right? Especially with spooky season of Halloween. And people may not be as open about things. They're kind of be a little bit distrusting or looking deep into things, okay? Then we're ending off the week on the 30th before Halloween with Mars retrograding in Gemini. So Mars in Gemini, generally speaking, can be a little bit scattered brain. And then Mars retrograde in general can just slow us down with our passions, motivations, and desires. So in combination, Mars retrograde in Gemini could cause us to have this like analysis paralysis, where we don't do something, or we're reassessing, thinking too much because we think we need more information or more facts, more resources, more confirmation, and therefore we don't act on things, or we don't move forward, and we have this brain fog or mind blockage or something, or writer's block. That's what I meant to say. So just want to keep this in mind, in the back of our mind right now, that make sure we are gathering all our thoughts and pushing forward, so that when Mars does go retrograde in Gemini, we don't have to doubt ourselves too much. We can reassess and be like, okay, keep moving forward, even if it's a little bit slow, because communication or reaching people and talking ideas could be, you know, moving a little slower than usual, or harder to achieve, harder to get into contact with. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? And also, guys, I have my poetry book that's officially out if you haven't heard already or seen my other videos. It's called My Heart's Voice, My Life in Poetry, written by yours truly, Nicloves. And if you're interested, all the links are below in my description box. It's available on Amazon as Kindle, paperback, and hardcover. And I also have a video read-through version of me reading through it as well if you're interested or want to support your girl. Okay, so let's get right into it. So when it comes to your health this week, Geminis, I feel like you're going to be moving around a lot. You could be moving around a lot, or busy, or just going up and down. I don't know why I see someone going through stairs a lot, or up and down stairs. Maybe it's in your building, your office, at work, or at school, and it's maybe not something you wanted to do, but you just find yourself like, oh, I forgot something, I have to go downstairs, I have to go upstairs again. You're like, oh, and like without even knowing, you have all these like chores or things to do. It's like just doing these things is giving you exercise, or is it like a workout for you? But it's a good thing, because otherwise maybe you wouldn't have had time, or you had other obligations. And so being busy in this way kind of helps with, it's like you're getting things done, but it's also you're getting like a workout in at the same time. Yeah, I see you being busy, walking around, running around a lot. I see you moving, using your arms a lot, or your hands, maybe having to carry things or pick up things, cleaning up stuff. And it just feels like you're kind of more active than usual. You have a lot of energy, or you seem to have enough energy to spare to get things done. So I would say put it to good use, stay active, move around, but also be careful if you don't burn yourself or touch something that's hot, like fire, a lighter, stove, or something, because you may accidentally, because you're in a rush or moving fast, you like touch something, you're like, and like you could burn yourself. Or you leave like a curling iron or a straightener or something on, you're like, you touch it and you forgot to turn it off. So just be careful with hot devices or anything that you could burn yourself with. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, you are making magic happen. You're doing something that no one else has been able to do, and you're doing it in your own unique individual way. Even if no one else has believed in you or supported you, or they thought you were crazy or something, you're making it happen. You're using all the tools and resources around you that you have access to, that you are able to use, and you're making it happen. Okay, you're doing something that maybe no one else can do, or no one else thought you could do, and now you're proving them wrong. Some of you could be doing like DIY projects, or you're working on something on your own, or you're starting some creative hobby, business, side hustle, or you're doing something in a unique, different way that maybe a lot of people didn't think was possible, but you're like, no, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's hard. I don't care if people doubt me. I'm gonna make it happen no matter what. And I feel like you're gonna succeed. You're gonna make it happen. So you're putting some magic manifestations, and something that you've been creatively working on, or you have a lot of like belief in it, is gonna manifest. So it's a really great week, or a really strong week for manifestations for you guys. So I would say keep your mind positive, keep your mind and thoughts on the right things, and keep your head up. So good things, I think, are going to be manifesting and coming your way, because you are the creator of your universe. You're the creator of your world. You're the master of your fate. And it just feels like you're the magician of everything going on. You're like, you're making it happen. So good luck. Okay. And then when it comes to I also see that some of you are very, very creative. Maybe you like to design clothes. Maybe you like to make art, or you cook food, or you draw, or you make music, whatever art form that is that you are good at, that you are really, really good at it. You just have to have confidence and believe in yourself, and just do things your own way. Don't try to mimic someone else. Do it in your way that you feels comfortable and feels true to you. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the King of Crystals, Transformation, and the Page of Swords. All right, so some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, or be like a cusp. Maybe you're a Libra, Scorpio cusp, and or Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have Serenity, the Hierophant, and the Universe in reverse. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it could be a Virgo and or a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys, can just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those two. Okay, so what is going on here? Wow, okay, so believe it or not, the world is small. And this week, I think the world is gonna feel a little bit small, because there's someone who's in closer proximity or closer to you than you think, that wants to change your life. And I mean in a good way, like they want to change your life forever. They want to, like, you know, get with you, or be more serious with you, or get in touch with you, or date you, or introduce themselves to you, or get introduced to you. And they may know of you or know you, but maybe you don't know them, but they know you. And I think this person actually is closer to you, or maybe is in your social circle, but you haven't met them, or you haven't run into them possibly, or they live by you, but you just didn't know because you just never met them, or maybe you're like a homebody and you don't go out or you don't like hang out or socialize or something. Maybe you're like an introvert like me. But it seems like this is someone who likes you, is just a little bit shy, or just hasn't had the courage or the moment to introduce themselves or to talk to you or to meet you maybe. Or maybe you guys already have met, you've talked, but you didn't think anything of it. You weren't sure if like they liked you or something, but they do. And I feel like this person could be someone who's really smart, really educated. Maybe they're in the healthcare medical industry as like a profession, or they're studying for this. Could be someone who is, you know, a doctor, nurse, EMT, or, you know, anything with health related. Very clean, really organized, OCD, very, very smart, intellectual, okay? Maybe someone who's spiritual as well. Maybe they, you know, are religious or spiritual, or they practice like yoga or meditation or some kind of spiritual practice. And they're more quiet, more introverted to themselves. They're not someone who's like loud and out there. They're kind of like maybe more timid, or they keep to themselves. And I feel like this is someone who has strong character, values, is a really great person, likes to do the right thing, follows rules, and would probably be a really great partner, either wife, husband, whatever the case is. And this person is looking for something serious, or they want a serious relationship, and they can see themselves being serious possibly with you, okay? And I feel like they're closer to you than you think, and maybe you're gonna run into them, or you're gonna meet them, or be introduced to them, or maybe there's an event you're going to, they happen to be there, or you go somewhere, they're there, and you guys meet up or something, or you meet in person. And I feel like for some of you, you're noticing, or you feel this week like, man, I feel like I'm a great catch, I'm a good person, I'm smart, I'm educated, I'm nice, I have all these great qualities. And you're like, where's all the options? Where are all the, you know, girls? Where are all the guys? Like, why do I feel like it's so hard to find someone who's for me, when I feel like I'm working on myself, I'm, you know, trying to be my best, I feel like I have a lot to offer, okay? And you just may be feeling like there's nothing, no one around, like it feels like you hear crickets, and you're like, is there something wrong with me? And that's not the case at all. I feel like this person has already noticed you, they've already had their eyes on you, you just didn't know it, they're just kind of shy, or didn't know how to like make their move, but they've already noticed you, they see you, they like that you're hardworking, they like that you're educated or smart, or that you maybe, you know, are self-sufficient, independent, or you make your own money, and you seem to be someone who's serious and gets things done. And you're gonna be kind of confused, because you're like, I don't know, like, do I feel like I need to change something, or something wrong with me? And that's not the case at all. This person already sees you for who you are. They like what you're all about, without even maybe knowing you too deeply, or knowing everything about you, and they want to change your life. And I feel like your life is going to transform dramatically in this next little while, if you allow it to happen. And it's going to feel scary, like you don't know what's going on, what's happening, but emotionally, on a deep level, on a deep soul level, with the solar eclipse, you're going to be changed forever. You're going to feel like you're not the same person, and I feel like you're going to want information, or you're going to want to learn more about this person, or be interested, be curious, because you're like, oh, who's this person? Where do they come from? Like, how do they find me? How do they know about me? It may feel like a mystery, okay, but they're a lot closer than you think. The world is a small place, and I feel like you're going to be the one doing research or searching, or be like, who is this person? Like, what are they all about? And the more you find out, or the more you search, you're going to like everything that you see, or the more you find out about them, you're going to be more intrigued or more interested, okay? So I almost feel like there's gonna be like a little mystery about this, or it's gonna feel like, whoa, like, what is this? What's going on? Like, how did this happen? It's gonna be kind of like intriguing and like mysterious, but it's happening this way for a reason. Okay, so let's continue on and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? So we'll continue on and extend it. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there, and I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.